That's right, Brian. The state Office of Traffic Safety did a study of pedestrian and bike-related crashes and found those numbers to be going up. And the reasons for those crashes may not necessarily be what you're thinking of. Sonia Levine is doing something she would have never considered a few years ago. She's wearing a bike helmet.
I didn't really think much about bike safety and all that kind of stuff beforehand. I just got out there and rode because that's what you're supposed to do.
But now she thinks about it constantly, all because of one bike ride. Sonia was on her way home from work at Sac State in 2012.
Right at the corner of Feature and Howe Avenue. Was waiting for my green light at the crosswalk. Cars were, like I said, stuck in the intersection because they didn't clear their green light on Howe Avenue.
So Sonia decided to go ahead and cross anyway, going through the crosswalk, moving between the stopped cars. She says a woman texting in her car didn't look up and accelerated into the crosswalk.
From there, I just remember really taking a true gymnastics tumble, basically. Landed on the hood of her car, bounced off back onto the pavement.
The crash left her with an injured collarbone, shoulder, sprained ankle, and a concussion. She's just one of a growing number of bicycle and pedestrian crash victims over the past 5 years. And it's not happening where you'd expect. Jim Brown with Sacramento Area Bicycle Advocates and Kiran Kumar with Walk Sacramento say this intersection at Stockton Boulevard and Fruit Ridge is one of those hot spots.
Stockton Boulevard used to be Highway 99, so it's configured like an old state highway, and it really still functions a lot like that. It's about as wide.
But when you have a mile to a mile and a half in between intersections where you can safely get across, folks sometimes do have to jaywalk, and that's when pedestrians are the most vulnerable.
The numbers are high enough that Sacramento has joined Vision Zero, a program touted by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the California Office of Traffic Safety. The program strives to bring the number of fatal accidents as close to zero as possible by lowering speed limits, adding pedestrian safe islands, and better bike lanes throughout the city and the county.
Across California, the number of pedestrians and bicycle fatalities and injuries has been going up for about the last 3 or 4 years, and to an alarming rate.
Chris Cochran is with the State Office of Traffic Safety.
California, we're seeing about 3% increase, which is certainly better than national, but any increase is not good.
The hot spots are scattered throughout Sacramento County, not just necessarily near downtown. The worst intersections for bikers and walkers, that intersection at Stockton Boulevard and Fruit Ridge, as well as 65th Street and Fruit Ridge, Broadway and Martin Luther King Boulevard, Watt Avenue and Arden Way, 47th and Franklin Boulevard.
A lot of the fatalities and collisions that we're seeing in Sacramento, and really statewide, are happening not in our kind of traffic calm downtown central locations, but really in the peripheries of our community where there's been a little bit less investment in these kinds of issues.
KCRA 3 Investigates looked at the number of fatalities for bicyclists and pedestrians over the last 5 years. In 2011, 39 pedestrians and cyclists were killed. In 2012, 33. 2013, 48, 2014, 38, and in 2015, 44 fatalities. That same data shows that the worst time of day for pedestrians is during the evening rush hour from 5 through 7 p.m. For bicyclists, it's from 2 to 5 p.m. KCRA 3 Investigates went to all those hotspot locations and found distracted drivers on their phones. From Watt and Arden to 47th and Fruit Ridge. The same kind of behavior that Sonia Levine says caused her accident. But Chris Cochran says it's not always drivers that are distracted.
We did a research here in the Sacramento area a few months ago and found that 40% of the pedestrians walking down the sidewalk are actually looking down at their phone.
And it's not just walking down the sidewalk. Cochran says people jaywalking or walking between parked cars on the phone, not paying attention to the oncoming traffic, is another problem. Yet Walk Sacramento says that's not near as dangerous as, say, a driver on their phone.
We do push back a little bit on that because a distracted driver really isn't the same as a distracted pedestrian. Sure, the pedestrian may do something stupid and step out into a traffic lane, but a distracted driver can kill you, right?
Ever since her accident, Sonia Levine says she's campaigning to make the roads safer for everyone.
It kind of sounds cheesy, but we do need to all get along out there, just for the safety of everybody.
Now, the Office of Traffic Safety points out that with lower gas prices, there might actually be making more people forcing more people to drive, so fewer people are actually out biking and walking, and that could be affecting the numbers. But they say as the days get longer and the temperatures warm up as summer approaches, we'll start to see more bikers and more walkers. Reporting live in Sacramento County, Kevin Oliver, KCRA 3 News.